measured out my days. Life carried me along. In my soul I yearned to follow God, but knew I'd never be so strong. I looked hard at this world to learn how heaven could be gained, just to end where I began, where human effort is all in vain. Were it not for grace, I can tell you where I'd be, wandering down some pointless road to nowhere, with my salvation up to me. I know how that would go. The battles I would face, forever running but losing the race, were it not for grace.
So here is all my praise, expressed with all my heart, offers to a friend who took my place and ran the course I could
with my salvation up to me.
I know how that would go.
I know how that would go. The battles I would face, forever running, but losing the race.
Were it not for grace.
Forever running, but losing the race. Were it not for
I want to thank the Lord tonight for He found it so that He could die on the cross, so He could give me the grace that I need. And I'm so glad that when I got saved, that His blood just covered all that, and His blood will never lose His power. And I just love Him tonight and want to serve Him with all my heart.
Sister Clough, I need to testify tonight. That song struck a note in my heart tonight where it says that he went that final mile. And I ran from God, but His grace was there. He didn't turn His back on me. He didn't stop seeking for me even when I stopped seeking for Him. He met my need. He forgave me of my sins. He cleansed my heart, and I want to go all the way through with Him.
I also need to thank the Lord. There was a time in my life when I thought I could do Christianity on my own, and I thought I could be a good person in myself. And I'm thankful that God shone the light upon me, and I realized that I am nothing without Him. I was just reading in 2 Corinthians yesterday, and it talks about how our sufficiency is only in Christ. We are nothing within ourselves, and we are everything with Him. And I'm so thankful that He showed me that, and I can live a life and live the Christian life because of Him. And my sufficiency and my Christianity and my relationship with Him is truly everything to me, and I love Him.
Are you thankful for God's grace tonight? I am. Oftentimes I look back across my life and I see the places where God extended grace to me. Yes, raised in a pastor's home, knew all about Christianity, knew how I was supposed to live, knew everything I was supposed to do. But you know, it takes the grace of God in our hearts to really make us what we ought to be, doesn't it? Look back over those teenage years with all of the struggles, and yet God's grace. God's grace was there. And I think often of the time that they sing, I know where I would be. I know how it would go. And to a certain extent, that's true. I know I wouldn't be here tonight. But at the same time, I wonder, where would I be were it not for God's grace? But God's grace is so wonderful in our lives, and it reaches to every single one of us. Even if you don't know Him tonight, God's grace is there for you. And it's a wonderful, wonderful privilege to serve Jesus Christ. I'm glad that even though that blood was shed those many, many years ago, and we've heard the story of Jesus dying on the cross and rising from the grave, we've heard it years and years, some of us since we can even remember. And yet tonight, that blood still avails. No less power. And it reaches to the highest mountain. The one who thinks they have life all wrapped up reaches to them. Reaches to the lowest valley. The one who's lost hope. His blood avails tonight, and it will never lose its power.
Amen.